I just made that up. I just made that up. Take what's given. You'll get what you want to take.
Gather the troops. Get up off the mat and get a big win right here.
What's good? What's good? What's good? SAFL. All right, E, my guy. What's up, man?
Interesting week of football, guys. Interesting week.
If that's what you want to call it.
Interesting. I'm gonna call it interesting.
You're gonna call it interesting. All right.
I'm
Now,
good. I'm bad.
Now, it is my pleasure this week here to have one of our guys back. I wish he was on every week. And the last time he was on,
He brought it.
Brought it. So, introducing Adam.
The boss.
What's good?
What's good? What's good? It's good to see you both again, man. It's dope. You guys have really killed it. This is amazing. I'm glad to be back.
Always good to have you back, man. Always good. Now, let me get this music. Let me get this music down. So, this week here was a very eventful week, if that's what we want to call it. We're coming down to week 10 of the season.
The 10th week is coming up now, yeah.
10th week is coming up Saturday. This is episode 10. All right. So Adam, we'll let you take it from here for a little bit.
Yeah, I'll just start off by saying we had some events occur this week, and we had to issue some, I guess, discipline for it, if you want to call it that. So we did want to announce that 3 players have been suspended for some time. I don't know. One is on the All-Stars. That's 1 game. One is on Lights Out. That's 2 games. And then one is on the Cals, and that's another game. Look, I get we're getting competitive, but when it crosses a certain line, we don't really have a choice but to issue something. These suspensions weren't even brought by me and Fabio per se. We were actually given direction by some other people who help a lot in the league. So I think this is more of a group decision than it may come off. There's a certain standard we'd like to hold. And look, things happen. I get it, and we'll move on. But I just wanted you guys to know that there's no tolerance for certain things, and the teams have been notified, the players have been notified, and we'll move on. And that's really it. But that's all I wanted to say. I'm ready to talk about the fun stuff. So appreciate you guys giving me that platform.
Of course. Oh, and now that we got the formalities out of the way, let's get into some football. And to mirror what Adam was saying, some things are unacceptable.
Yeah.
Some things are unacceptable. At this point, SCFL has become a kind of tight-knit group. We don't conduct ourselves that way. So, all right. So we're gonna start with D1 since it was only 1 game for the second consecutive week.
Might be third.
Yeah, third consecutive week of 1 game. Gators, All-Stars. Not for nothing, this score makes this game look like it was terrible. For a D1 game, I'm kind of disappointed. I didn't see this one. E, you could speak on this?
I was roughing with you, but this is a game. Well, all right. Based on the previous thing that Adam spoke about, Mike wasn't able to finish the game, so we know Chief had to take over. So I don't know how late in the game he took over. And only led to scoring 7, but
Yeah.
And Jaden quarterback for the Gators, right?
I don't think
No.
so. I think it was Will.
No, I think it was Will this game. So you know our stance on that. We need Will in the field. We need Jay as QB. And I would
I think
assume it'd be more.
I think he is throwing this week. I think Will is away, so Jay's gonna get a chance this weekend.
Okay, so we'll see what the Gators look like this week. It's only one game. We can. It was a postponement of the game. It was supposed to be AK Goodfellas, which is actually a good game. Should be a great game. That was postponed till this upcoming week. So, as they mentioned, this game Mike wasn't able to finish, hence the one game suspension. Um, from some inside information that I have, which I won't disclose out exactly what the information is. Maybe some tough sledding for the All Stars moving forward. All right.
No, you know, it's not the pot if you don't get messy. We have to get messy here, right?
No. We don't have to do anything. We can
We
move
have to
on.
get messy. We have to get messy.
Uh-huh.
Because you know what we've been talking about all year for the Gators has been the QB position. Jay's he played well 2 weeks ago when he started. Let's say next week, I don't know who they play. He comes out, lights it up. Who are you rolling with in that playoff game?
Who are you rolling with in that playoff game? If you're trying to win games, if you're trying to win, you put and it's not just Jay quarterbacking.
You're trying to win.
Yeah, like if it's you're trying to win. At this point, you got to be trying to win. It's not just Jay quarterbacking. It's Will as a receiver.
Yeah.
It's twofold. You know what I mean? So I would go with Jay and Will in the field. Because literally you can pitch it to Will and he can do the same thing he's doing. You know, so Adam, what you think?
I think Jay's an underrated receiver. I haven't seen enough of them to give you an honest opinion. But I think there's something to be said for constantly having the ball in Will's hands.
Let me put it this way. Let me pose it this way. Since we do have a D1 player here, well, he's on the D1 team. I don't know if he's a D1 player or not. He's on the
D1 According to the ranking committee, I'm not, so it's all right.
All right.
Those things have to be reviewed.
Let's just say, I know, don't give the politically correct answer. I know you're going to say it doesn't matter. Let's just say 2 weeks from now, it's Gators, AK, round 1. Who would you rather be their quarterback? I know you're going to give an honest answer. Your team is going to say it doesn't matter. I'm talking to you. Your team's not watching.
Who would I rather be their quarterback? I guess Will, but I haven't seen enough of him. I know Jay is a good quarterback. He's my quarterback too. But I also think Will's ceiling might be higher, if that makes sense. Like I think his floor is lower, but his ceiling is higher. As a quarterback,
you'd rather play against Will?
Yeah, only because I think his ceiling is higher. Because he might gash you for 20 with his feet.
But I still think he can gash you for that 20 off a pitch. So it doesn't like I feel like you can replicate the running by just getting him the ball. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I haven't seen him throw enough. I don't know. I just know Jay. I know the beast that he is.
Okay.
But I can't think of a keeper in D1 that can stop Will on his feet.
No, there's not.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm. So you know no one that can stop, but you'd rather he be the quarterback against you? That's what I'm asking. You're AK.
Yeah, but he might just send everybody off and then run.
So you'd rather him do that than Jay pick you apart? That's what I'm asking. Like, which quarterback?
No, because if Will is a good quarterback throwing the ball, then he's like a real dual threat. Jay, as good as he is, like he's not the runner that Will is.
The funny part is in that with you saying that, I think they're just complete opposites. He's not the throwing. He's not the throwing quarterback. He's the scrambling quarterback.
Probably not.
Jay is the throwing quarterback. So they just bring two different things. The thing is, he does complete some downfield passes. Enough downfield passes that I don't know that you worry about it.
Will has won a chip in D1.
Yeah, well, that's why we understand.
So why is he the answer though? That's what I'm saying. Is my question confusing? You're AK. You play on AK. You're going
Basically,
against
he's
Gators.
asking you who would you prefer to play
Who would you
against
prefer
as
to play
QB?
against? As your
Oh,
defensive
yeah,
man.
Jay.
Yeah.
Jay.
You prefer to play against Jay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you'd prefer JB the starting quarterback. You think that'll benefit you more than Will being the starting quarterback?
Just because I don't got to worry about Jay's legs as much.
Gotcha. Okay.
You know what I mean? Okay. If we figure out what he's doing on offense, we'll figure out what he's doing on offense. But then with Will, like you can figure out what he's doing with the routes, but then all of a sudden he'll just run around you.
Well, yeah, that makes sense. And you're on AK, so AK could man. So
I'm kind of on AK. I play like maybe 3 snaps a game, and I still paid the full fee. By the way, I got beef. Silver gets me maybe twice a game, and I paid the full thing. It's crazy.
Hey, listen, a team full of stars. You gotta listen. What you got to get out there and catch a couple touchdowns. Then he's forced to put you out there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So, all right. Let's get. There's nothing much to talk about in D1. We got a double header for AK this week coming up. We'll get into that on Friday, and I think Silver Snakes. What is it? Silver Snakes, AK Goodfellas.
Yeah, it's Silver Snakes and All Stars, and then Goodfellas, AK, and Gators, AK.
Oh, okay. Hopefully this week we get to see a full Silver Snakes, because I actually think as a full team they'll make some noise. All right. Standings for D1. Yeah. Is this correct? Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, Goodfellas at the top. AK. AK is the who's your favorite here? Both of you. Well, Adam, you don't have to answer. We know who has to be your favorite. Who's your favorite?
Call me crazy, but I've been saying it. AK, full powered AK. Yeah.
All right. I'm with you. I'm with you on that one.
AK.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Man defense is the if you're full out team mans. The only other team I think can do that in this division is the Silver Snakes, but we haven't seen them full powered enough to see how good their man is. So. I don't Goodfellas, they man, but they're a zone team for the most part.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They're not much higher
like
on defense.
Yeah,
they don't got it. They don't got it like that.
Not like AKs, man.
Yeah, no, they don't.
All right, let's move on to our first set of games in D2. All right. So, as you can see, I kind of got the different graphic for this one. This is what took me so long. I actually seen this and I was like, what, let me use this instead. All right, so we got free agents. You know what? Let's start at the bottom because the free agents outlook. We'll talk about that after. Free agents, Goodfellas. So I did this game with E. Right? This was us, E.
Me too.
So this game here, so if you don't know, the weather wasn't great for the QBs this Saturday. So the wind was blowing, I'm going to say east, if that makes any sense to you guys. So one field is blowing east, west, east, west, the other field is, yeah. So whoever was going towards the pond was going to have trouble throwing. The ball would go up there and just swirl and drop down. So this game, the Goodfellas started off with the wind in their favor, but weren't able to take a lead.
They didn't take advantage of it
I think we went into it with the score tied, or maybe even down a score. And then it's going to flip, and now Marco them are going to have the ball, and it's going to be difficult for the other team to throw. Now, I'll give the Goodfellas some credit. They did run a solid O going the other way. Aaron had a really good drive, who he kind of carried them down to a score. But then free agents did free agents things going with the wind. Marco threw it to his guys. They scored, and at the end, it was a final drive for Goodfellas to try to maybe like under a minute. But you got to remember now, you can't throw the ball into the air. So now you don't have the time to dump it down. So, and ultimately that's how the game went. So free agents took care of business. And I think ultimately they locked up the number 1 spot with that win. They can't be overtaken because anybody else who can tie their record, they have the tiebreaker.
Yep.
Yeah.
So free agents will end at number 1 no matter what happens this week. E, any thoughts on the game?
I mean, close game. What you expected from these two teams? We did pick free agents to win. Why? Because Marco does what?
Marco slings that thing.
You know I gotta give you the alley, man. You know I gotta give you the alley. But these teams are they're evenly matched. All right. So I would say if they play each other 10 times, it might be 5-5.
Mm.
You know what I mean? But it's the honest answer. Nobody was stopping my man, Nikki P, Mikey T.
Mikey T, aka
I mean, I don't think I'm letting any thing out the bag. Probably locked up the OPOI. You know what I mean? I think he's locked it up, but it doesn't matter either. We don't really talk about the stats or anything like that. But if we check the stats, what are we at? About 24, 25 receiving TDs this man has?
Wow.
Yeah, he's up there. He's up
I think
there.
about 24, 25.
By far, he probably has a lead on the next guy by at least 10.
Yeah.
By double digits.
Yeah.
He is Marco throws in the touchdowns, bro. Like he's a great receiver.
Yeah.
So
you know that's where he's going in the pinch.
Doesn't matter though.
Can't stop it.
Yeah. And the other guys do their jobs.
Yeah.
So all right.
Well, now we're overly concerned with the Goodfellas. Like
no,
it happens. The weather was a factor, but
they were also
I don't know how it is in Seaford.
Ant.
Yes.
They were missing Ant also, so that would help.
Yeah.
Seaford, I don't know. Hopefully we don't. Are we by water there, Adam? You don't know?
Nah, I don't think that part's by water.
Okay, so hopefully the wind isn't as bad and the cold isn't as bad. We'll see. All right. All Stars, Outlaws.
The All Stars are the best bad team I've ever seen. No. That makes sense, all right? Like,
yeah,
they have too much talent to be 3-5. They're the best bad team I've ever seen. When you have Sheet, who's arguably, I mean, we'll take him top 3-4 in this division, right? Unless he's falling off in some of you guys' mind. They have the receivers. It's here. It's here. And this team also has what we spoke about before. I still think they're a selfish team. Too many. How do I put it? Too many guys want to be the hero. They do they lack the leadership.
Yeah.
Well, the leadership has moved elsewhere. Let's just be honest. The leadership has moved on to the Goodfellas. The other leadership is the leadership on the Gladiators.
Yeah.
So now who's left is honestly Mike. Mike is gonna have to lead these guys, and Desh hasn't been around.
Be specific.
It's gonna be on Labate.
Yeah.
It'll be on Mike. Desh isn't around. That's it. Like Mike, you got to sit these guys down. That's all. So, Adam, any thoughts? Did you see this one, Adam?
I saw a little bit of it. I think the All Stars play a lot of football. I don't understand why they're 3-5. I don't like. It sounds like there's no leadership. They practice every Saturday, right? They scrimmage every Saturday.
So,
how are you guys 3-5? Look in the mirror.
Basically.
There we go.
And And I know we're harping on the All-Stars, but we're not going to do that tonight.
No, not tonight. We just wanted to get that out.
We
the way.
are going to give a shout out.
I clap it up for them.
Yeah, Outlaws.
They get this from me. No clap. They get my bad.
Are they back?
Me and E both.
Huh? Are they back?
No.
They might be. I think so. Oh, no, E. Listen why.
I'm saying no. They're the ultimate. They want me to tell them that they're not back. That's what they thrive off of.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give them what they want. No, they're not back. Prove it again. All right. When you start speaking good about them,
they play down.
Once you give up on them, they try to prove you wrong. So keep proving me wrong.
So they need the motivation. I got you, E. So All-Stars, I didn't see this game, but from the game I did see, if they ran the offense they could run, and they used the things that made them successful in the spring.
Yeah.
It's like they went back to the identity of what we knew they were.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that's what happened here in this
13 points on the holding 13 points. What's no secret?
He doesn't have the cannon arm or anything like that. But what this team is fast. They're young and they're fast. So his job, whatever you got to do, I don't care if you pitch it. I know you have the elbow issue. Just get the ball to your playmakers. Let them make plays. And when that's not there, he used his legs. Let's call it what it is.
Mm-hmm.
The game that I did with the All-Stars, I think he scored 2 rushing TDs. Or at least a rushing TD and an extra point.
Is this the first running football team in Safl history?
Might be. Shit. To be honest, they need to start handing the shit off like out the backfield.
Yeah. I see them do what Yusuf. Yeah. They got us in the spring with that. They just threw it to Yusuf and he ran everybody.
Yeah. Back in the day, Warriors days, we used to run I formation out the backfield when I was fast. We did. We used to run I formation. We used to have motion and play action and all that shit. It used to work.
It sounds like there were a lot of missed flags. I mean, damn.
There. So no, you're not missing flags. You got to be. You got to have a chance at the flag.
These guys are fast, bro.
You got to have a chance at it.
But listen, what I'm more proud about is 13 points on free agents. Holding them 13, that means something.
Mercy to free agents.
You mercied the best team in our division.
I'm gonna say this, right? So by build and youth, this might be the best team to match them.
Yeah.
Because they're all they're all young and youthful, but the giver had no answer for when Aziz took off. When he took off, they couldn't catch him. And they're like I said, the young, both fast. What's going to win? The legs going to win, or is the arm going to win? Because they play 2 different styles of football.
But how'd they hold free agents to 13?
How'd they hold free agents to 13?
Yeah.
Good defense. They're fast. They pick the ball. They can defend. When they're on their game, the Outlaws can defend because of their athletic ability.
Yeah.
You can't throw over Ali.
Yeah, you can. And I think Dean is back, right?
Dean will be back. He didn't play this game.
I thought
he was out there.
Okay.
But he didn't play. But he will be back. And I think that leaves. When Dean played last week, he played like 2 or 3 snaps. He had an interception and maybe a 40-yard run. And he had to get off because he is injured. But just in those limited amount of snaps, he changed the game for them in the previous week. So yeah, I'm happy to see them. I want to see them get healthy, and I want to see if they can make a run. It would be great.
If they've been hurt and missing players, and they still have 4 wins. That means something.
Yeah, we got some full power teams that don't got no wins.
Yeah.
So we'll get into that at another time. Well, speaking of the Outlaws, let me see if I can get this video up right.
Free agents,
All-Stars too.
So
go.
What's good, SAFL? It's Rob Jones with 2 players of the game
For the week.
for the Outlaws,
2-0.
free agents.
All-Stars too.
First and foremost, let me apologize. I had them going 0-2 today, but they came out here and went a decisive 2-0.
Yes, sir.
Aziz, I'm going to start with you. Aziz did it with his legs, did it with his arm, everything. This was a professional game. What was the game plan coming into it?
It's about not forcing the errors that we've been doing early this season.
Rob was
I
wrong.
think we finally found our offensive scheme as well, getting into our big players. Using Yusuf's legs, of course. He's a big part of our team, and it was a mistake the first half to not use him. And now we know what he can do.
Road runner, baby.
The road runner.
Now, Yusuf, I'm going to get to you. Literally, it's just get the ball in your hands and good things happen. This was what happened with you guys in the spring. It was a lot out. I always say once they get the ball and they hit that edge and turn up, nobody catches it.
Listen, we're the most athletic team in this league. Get us fully healthy. Teams coming to playoffs. You guys better watch out.
All right.
Yeah, I like it, man. I like it. As you see, he said that they found their offense or what their scheme is. And if they have, it's going to be difficult for most teams to stop because speed kills, man. At the end of the day, fast guys, if they can beat you to the edge, that's it. I got a question for you too. So besides the Outlaws, who do you think is the next fastest team that can compete against that?
The next fastest team?
Speed-wise.
Might be the Gladiators.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, maybe them. Yeah, you're right.
That's what I was thinking. They have some guys who can run there. So to me, it's starting to sound like matchups are going to matter.
Yeah.
A lot going into these D2 playoffs.
Agreed.
So them beating the free agents, are they the team that just can match them? You know what I mean? Can they beat the Gladiators? And like, who's gonna meet who? You know what I mean?
This is the same team that just 2-3 weeks ago got shut out 12-0 by the Wolfpack.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I want to give them their props. I just can't crown them yet, man. I can't.
Well, they could have found the remedy. Get back to what you did good.
Or it could just be a lucky week.
Mm-hmm.
Prove it again.
Listen, I'm not.
Just be a lucky week. Just be a lucky week.
You're right.
I don't know which one it is. I'm not ready to go too far left, too far right yet.
Dang, Adam comes on the show and E brings it too. All right. Let's go. Let's move on to our next set of D2 games. Oh, I messed this all up. The graphic says D3. Anyway, whatever.
Somebody score. Forget it.
Some of these scores look like some D3 teams, right?
Yeah.
Forget it. I was about to say it. I'm about to put my foot in my mouth. Let me shut up.
All right, so Space Monkey Wolfpack. I did this game. I'm gonna listen. Let me tell you something. I put the stats in for this game, and I had to chuckle to myself at the stats of this game. Right, so just for the record, Ponte was here for Space Monkeys. I'm not gonna say he played the best game. They won, but it wasn't the cleanest game for Ponte. Now Wolfpack, on the other hand, Omar came out trying to run the O. There were some drops. In the end, he ended up throwing an interception. And then at the halftime, they went with X's quarterback. So now X starts off on fire. I think he went 5 passes straight, completion. Boom, outside, downfield, corner, over the middle, right? They get to the red zone, interception.
Yeah. I was about to say, on fire, they still scored 0 points.
Yeah, interception. And then by the end of it, this is why I laughed, because watching the game, I was like, yeah, X came out slinging that rock. Then I look at the score. X ended with 14 passes, 5 completions, and 3 interceptions.
Damn.
So when reading it, because if you watched it, you wouldn't have know it went that way in the game. But then I was like, oh my God, he actually ended up with a terrible stat line at the end of this one. But Wolfpack need to go back to the drawing board.
They need to go back to D3.
That might be it. That might be it. Go ahead. E, go ahead, man. Go ahead. We let you out of this way.
It's too late to have a QB controversy, which is why we said earlier in the year when the rumbling started, they needed to have a "can you do better? Shut up" game. You're either going to go out there, game 3, game 4. People are arguing and I can do better. You put them out there. They're either going to do better than you and you have to shut up, or they're going to play worse than you and they have to shut up. They have to shut up. That's the way it goes, but they never did it. So now, who plays next week? Who plays the playoff game?
Yeah, I'm going to defend Omar a little bit, man. I've QB'd, and it's not easy, man.
That's what we know that. We know that.
It is not easy.
QBing is not fun.
But that's you have to prove it to those who think that it is easy. That's what he never did. And that's going to be my one fault. Again, and we've been candid about it. Like, that's the one fault. Like, you have to – those guys are always going to think they can be better than you until they're put in that position to prove that they aren't better than you. And he never gave them that opportunity to shut up. So they're going to keep saying it. So now you have X who thinks he's better. I only played one half, so I deserve – let me get a whole game and see what I can do that's different. That was my first time throwing all year. You have to give him a game.
Very well. You have
to give him a game, right? Is a half enough to prove that I'm better than you? I don't know. You got to give me a game. You have other people on the team that think that they can throw, if they're still on the team or not. Like, it's playoff time, guys. Like, it's too late for that now. So season might be lost.
The game. There was the game against the All-Stars when Omar, I'm gonna call it a meltdown, when he threw 3 picks almost consecutively. That was the game. At that point, you give up the helm. You switch QBs there. Mm-hmm. That means you don't have it that day.
Mm-hmm.
You give it up.
Yeah.
Unless somebody else get a chance. Yeah. And that would, I think, I'm sure there's some turmoil behind the scenes on the team. That would have cut all that. That would have stopped all of that. But, it's a learning experience. And like I said, well, they switched QBs this game and it didn't end good. Both QBs didn't play well. And Wolf and Space Monkey didn't play well. I know it looks like they did. They did not. So.
But you didn't prove anything though, because I had a bad half. That's my first time throwing all year. Let me get a whole game. Are you going to do that the last game of the season?
No, they're off this week.
They got to bye. They already played 9.
So who's the QB for the playoffs?
Who's the QB for the playoffs?
I'm going to assume it's but
Omar's the QB for the playoffs.
Okay.
Go with E.
No, I'm not saying that. I get he is, but you're still going to have the same rumbling. Like,
yeah, you're right.
Me playing a bad half, we're 2-7. Yes, I'm a part of the 7, but we were 2-6 for other reasons. It wasn't me being the quarterback,
Yeah.
And the team feels that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hear you. Now we're gonna get into a game that Adam can personally talk about. The Thunder Lockdown Legion.
Yeah. The problem with the Thunder right now is that we have hard attendance issues. Like, it's not good. We haven't fielded a full team once this entire season. Like, we have not had our guys at all. Whether it's our QB, whether it's Q, whether it's Falk, whether it's whoever. None of us have been together the whole year. This is the fullest we've been all year. And even then, we started off with no Dre, no Jesse. So they went out like 12-6 at one point. And then after that, we got everybody in, and it became a different story. Dre's still figuring us out. Jay looks like the receiver that was on the Thunder back in the day. People sleep on what type of athlete he is. He's got good hands. He's smart. He makes tough catches. Ryan is getting healthy week by week. And if you guys watch the game itself, Jesse is flying around the field. So I'm feeling really good. Once we get our horses, I feel good. I'm feeling good about it. And shout out Lockdown Legion. I think they were missing a couple guys too, unfortunately, so we didn't get their best shot. But we just have enough seasoned people on our team where we made it all right until it became time for us to kick it up. So
I didn't see this game. Who was Lockdown Legion missing?
They have the two tall white dudes. They were missing one of them.
Okay, so they did. So
yeah, they didn't have the two best guys on their team. Only one of them was there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which one?
I don't know the difference between the two of them, bro. My bad. Yeah.
Wow.
So they're good. They're nice. They're both good. Just they were missing one of them.
Are you saying that they all look alike? That's what you're saying? That they all look alike?
Don't do that to me.
That's what
it sounded like. That's what it sounded like.
I don't know what it is,
bro.
Look alike.
He was wearing a white beanie. He's a good player, but they were missing the other one.
And I said Ned is the one that was missing.
Ned was missing. Okay. Gotcha. You guys, why you messing with that? All right.
But it sounds like you broke some. No. We're not gonna. No. We have him on. We're gonna get messy a little bit. It sounds like you broke some news there. Dre is the quarterback going forward.
Yeah, Dre's been our quarterback. Unfortunately, he's hurt. So we can't put him out there and run.
So to be able to use him, he's quarterbacking.
He has to throw.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right. I like it.
And that's not because Jay was doing a bad job. Let me be very clear.
No. We know.
Yeah.
We know. It's basically
Jay's a championship.
He can't run routes. He can't run. So and he can QB, and Jay can have some fun playing receiver. All right. Now Lockdown 1-6-1. They've had a tough season. They have a tough season, 13 points. You said they were up, so that means they were locked out after you got your guys. You guys were locked out.
Yeah, I mean, we were able to put everyone in position.
No, that was a good. You're a hater.
That's so trash. That was so trash.
What do you mean?
Huh? You didn't hear you just saying that.
You didn't like the line.
You were the ones locked down. That was so trash, man.
He's a hater, Adam. If you haven't been watching. He's always hating on my good lines. Hey, don't worry about it, E. You got it though.
That was terrible.
Yeah. Like I said, I still feel Lockdown needs time. And that's it. You got to figure out what to run in these type of leagues, what to do, how to run your offense in this league. Everything doesn't
record, they are 0-6-1 since the declaration that they're winning the championship by their quarterback. They won their first game against the Wolfpack. 0-6-1 since that. Thoughts?
Well, they played the Wolfpack.
Yeah.
If there was, if that is that, I'm not knocking anybody, but that
you
is
are.
not.
Yes,
no.
That's
what I'm trying to
yes,
do.
You are.
Don't do that. But
yes,
you can't gauge what's to come based on beating the Wolfpack. And unfortunately, that happened early in the season, so they didn't know that they couldn't gauge it.
You probably thought like the D2 was going to be a breeze after that.
He's like, if that's what it was.
That's what D2 is? Yeah, definitely.
You know that meme where
the Wolfpack catching strays for no reason, bro.
But that's when he made it was the post-game interview after the Wolfpack win. That's when he said, we're winning the championship. We're winning the whole thing. They haven't won a game since.
Shout out Wolfpack. I've been there.
You know that meme where Spice Adams is hiding behind the bush? Yeah. So you can't gauge it off of that. And unfortunately, they couldn't know that when those comments were made, that they weren't favored to be one of the upper team. So, all right, Gladiator sleepers. The sleepers can look really good sometimes, and then look like this. They were missing Marv.
Ryan
But-
left right after to go on vacation.
Yeah,
I think he wanted a mercy to make sure he caught his flight or
he was
whatever.
trying to
Yeah,
get this
he tried to get mercy to catch his flight. That's what it seemed like.
One thing I realize about the sleepers, right? I always talk about having your guys, your upper guys there to put the lower guys in place. They always need both Marv and Alfies.
Yeah.
Marv and Alfies together make everything work with this team. Once one is missing, the other one's day gets extremely hard.
Whoa.
And that's just football.
Don't they have Earl? Pick up some slack.
Earl got
They have
head topped
Earl.
in this game.
He did by Germ.
Germ head topped Earl in this game. I wrote that down to make sure I mentioned that. Head topped him.
Hafiz was in commentary. You heard it?
Huh?
He's like, "Oh my god," or something like that. You heard him?
Your own teammate. Germ in the chat.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Another professional win by the Gladiators. Another professional win by the Gladiators. The Gladiators have been all business-like, except for the previous week against Space. Was it Space Monkey?
Yeah,
That
Space
you played
Monkeys.
for against Space Monkey when they were short some guys. They would just come in to make sure they played the game. And they still won, but they have been business-like when the full roster, for the most part, the full roster is here. Umair's not making mistakes. They had a little some yelling in this game, but he missed some wide open guys, but it didn't matter. That's 28-0. Professional. Germ was good. Really good in this game. Germ is one of those givers that's on par with, not I want to say on par, because Curtis could go down in history as the greatest giver in the history of SAFL. But Germ is one of those givers that
disrupts the game.
We've had Omar from the Browns.
He won defensive player
as a giver. Yo, he used to be a problem.
Yeah. I mean, Curtis has been snubbed for defensive player of the year, so
yeah. Then we have Curtis. And Germ, if he continues this way,
he's on the Mount Rushmore of givers.
So if you had to pick between those three, who would you pick? You're starting a team right now. Who are you picking? Prime each one of them. I already know my answer.
I'm gonna take Kurt because Kurt is.
Come on, guys.
Yeah, you got to take Kurt in that one.
You got to take Kurt. It's not even close. It's really not close.
Yeah, Kurt has been the Mount Rushmore. Like that is Mount Rushmore givers. So
I think he's more like the Lincoln Memorial than everyone else can be around Mount Rushmore. I would take him over any giver I've seen play in this league by a long shot.
Yeah. Kurt is special at that position.
Yeah.
And then they'll still get you a deep catch down the other end.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
You over here in the game calling them Riff Raff and Eminem. Oh my God. My first real season as giver. Well, you're doing a good job, Germ.
You're doing a great job.
You're doing a good job. So
just watch the tape on Curtis and you'll learn what to do.
Yeah, keep it up, man.
Adam, as someone who plays in D2, well, you're on the D2 team. Who is the best? Who's the best defense in D2?
The best defense in D2?
My answer.
That's a good question.
Here. That's why you guys got me here.
I got one too. I know who it is.
I haven't played one that's really impressed me, but we haven't played Gladiators yet.
Well, your time is coming.
Yeah. It might be them. I mean, I don't know. I haven't played anyone where I was like, wow, that was really good defense we played.
Your time is coming.
Yeah. All right, we'll see.
So I think the best two defenses are
No, I said
straight
one.
defense. Number
Good
one
one.
is the Gladiators. And number two, the Outlaws. The problem with the Outlaws is when the offense suffers, it puts the defense in bad positions.
Yeah.
So if they can keep the offense from putting the defense in bad positions, the defense will thrive.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jerem with the stats.
He said they've only allowed 96 points
all season.
all season. They game planned very well defensively.
But they lucked out last week. If I would have played the whole game, that 96 would have been about 98.
That 96 would have been
It would have been negative.
Well, I mean, and to be fair to the league, though, this is 2 weeks in a row where they played teams that were not full, right? These guys are missing Marv. These guys are missing. Who are they missing this week? Whoever. Last week they played Space Monkeys. They had nobody. It's 2 weeks in a row.
They were missing this week here. The most person missing is Marv.
It's their number one receiver.
Yeah, but they got Alfies. That don't mean put up 0.
Yeah. Fair enough.
That doesn't mean put up 0. I'm not saying win the game, but you can't. You can't go from they had a great week and then you're like then 0. Like that's just by missing Marv is. You know what? Shout out to Marv, man. Maybe I'm not even going to knock it. Maybe you are that important. I know they need you both there and Alfies there. But it shouldn't be one guy missing and then you can't score a point. You know what I mean? I got to question some of the offensive play calling. Listen, I know I'm gonna say this. I'm sorry. I haven't played quarterback in how long? I am not getting shut out if I played QB. Y'all can't stop me from scoring a touchdown till this day. So I don't know how it happens. I just don't get it. It's always your people. Do you see him?
I didn't say a word.
I'm making the same face he's making.
You're making the same face he's making. You can't stop me from scoring a touchdown, bro.
Gladiator, did you hear that?
They can't stop me from scoring a touchdown. Jerem gonna be running all day. If I gotta run, I'm gonna run. Yo, we ain't gonna be out there. We're gonna be out there running. It's gonna be a problem. But one touchdown, like I feel like everybody should be able to score in every game. A touchdown, that's not asking much.
Well, yeah, whatever. All right.
Yeah, all right. Don't do that to the kids.
Oh my God, I didn't think you see, and they all in the chat. Oh my gosh. I won't score on that team. We playing on you know what? We playing on Thanksgiving. I'm playing QB. We playing one of these that Saturday, whatever day y'all want to play. I'm gonna play QB for a game. I guarantee you against the Gladiators. Bring the whole team. I'm tired of this disrespect. Who's my team? No, you ain't on my team. You go play with the Gladiators.
I didn't say that. I said who's your team. I didn't say I'm on the team.
My team. You give me any team. Give me any team.
Any team.
Wolfpack.
Huh?
What about the Wolfpack?
I'm not getting shut out. You give me the Wolfpack, I'm not getting shut out. You bet I would get shut. If you were a betting man and you on FanDuel and you gonna put your money on something, my team scores 0. Would you bet that?
What's the team?
What's the team? Give me the Wolfpack. Give me Lockdown Legion. Give me the sleepers. 0 points, E. You telling me I can't put up a touchdown? Oh my God!
You might backdoor cover.
I might what?
You might score late, just because. But no, it's not gonna be a competitive game.
You bet me $1,000 that don't score, Germ. I would take that bet. I got my team.
You guys,
I got my team. I'm gonna score at least 21.
Went from just scoring to scoring 21.
I'm tired of the disrespect because now I'm motivated.
Uh-huh.
Now I'm motivated. That was just me walking out there and just going to score a touchdown just to prove a point. Now I'm motivated. I'm not going to take much more of this disrespect in this chat. I'm not going to take it. And you make sure you on that other team.
Yo, that crew, don't take the disrespect, bro. They disrespect me all the time. Don't do it.
Is it disrespect if it's true though?
Look, it's always your people. It's always.
I'm asking, is it disrespect if it's true?
I'm on your side. I'm on your side.
Thank you, Adam.
I'll catch the passes for you.
Thank you. Tired of this disrespect. I got this. We play. Y'all playing all 3 days this week, aren't y'all? So Saturday or Sunday or whatever day we gonna play, I'm playing. I got no arm. Oh, yeah, I have no idea. You know what it is? I was hurt for a little bit, Adam. So I understand why they think I can't throw the ball. I was hurt. I couldn't even lift this arm.
Their own guys, man. That's the problem.
Yeah,
they live in a bubble.
Take it with disrespect. You know what, Ash? I got y'all. Extra disrespect. I got you. I'm hurt. I was hurt. I'm healthy this week, though. All right, let's move on. I'm telling you, they just killing me in the chat right now.
Please.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, go ahead. Shut up, E. All right, we got the standings for D2. For like I said, the free agents will finish the season as the number 1 seed because they have the tiebreaker over the teams that can tie them.
In 1960, we that old, bro. We that old.
You've been hurt since E met you in 1960. Listen, you know what, Germ? Win the end of season award before you talk to me, all right?
But let me speak about something personal.
What?
All right.
Germ, me and you got beef.
The transparency. We play in the league on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
You can call me whack. You can call me old. No, say like whatever. You look old. You could call me slow. Call me fat. But after the game, when we dapping up, and a young kid comes and say, "Yeah, you
Good
played
game,
a great
OG.
game. I didn't know you still had it in you, OG." Me, OG.
You got to adjust for me in the beard. You got to adjust for me in the beard.
I'm 38. That's not OG. You're older than me.
You got shut up. I'm like days older than you. You got to adjust
You're
for me in the
older than
beard.
me. OG.
What? Yeah. Yo, Adam. So the kid walks up to E at the end of a game and goes, "Yo, I didn't know you still had it, OG."
No. Yo, at least he didn't call you Unc.
Oh my God! All he got to do is dye the beard.
I'm 38.
All he got to do is dye the beard, just for men. Just brush it in.
Rob is older than me.
I am.
I'm younger than both of you. That's all that matters. So.
Yeah. All right. So I was going over the standings.
All right, but since we got Adam back, I actually just tried to buy time. All jokes aside, I tried to buy time so Adam could come back. Power rank D2 for me.
Power rankings for D2?
Mm-hmm.
Is it okay? This is the standings.
This is the
standings, but I need your personal power rankings.
And don't be modest. If your team is up there, put them up there.
I think we are better than the sleepers. I think we're the best team in the division. That's one thing, but like whatever. But if I'm going power rankings, yeah, I would put us ahead of sleepers, and then I think everything else makes sense here.
Put you guys ahead of sleepers only?
Yeah, I mean, Outlaws just beat free agents. That's a big win. So I'm talking power rankings. Power rankings, not like who I think.
Give me the Adam rankings. Forget power rankings.
The Adam rankings, Thunder's 1, full team. Sorry, guys. 2, I would give Goodfellas. I mean, it's just the truth.
Yeah,
Goodfellas is number 2. Free Agents number 3. Gladiators number 4. Outlaws number 5. Primetime number 6. And then the rest don't really matter.
Don't really matter.
After this week of the All-Stars, Adam, I'm with you on that, man.
Yeah. It doesn't matter after that.
Like the best, they're the worst good team.
Yes.
I just like that's bad that you got to describe them that way. but they're supposed to be better.
Yeah. But they're not, because they're it seems like they're undisciplined. Seems like they lack leadership. Maybe they should have given James more money. I don't know. Than the Goodfellas, right? Like,
All stars are the Jets. Don't disrespect the Jets like that.
don't disrespect the All-Stars like that.
You're right.
Right.
Yeah.
They got nice jerseys.
Yeah, but they gotta get they gotta get it together, man. They gotta get it together. I don't know, man. But I don't have no disagreement with what you just said. Maybe I would move. Maybe I wouldn't put you guys.
A Ponte-led Space Monkey doesn't.
No.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
No.
Very, very decisive. No.
Okay.
Only because I can't think of anyone that they have that scares me besides Hasib. In terms of like playmaking.
I'm gonna say Ponte needs some guys. Ponte runs a specific. He runs his
very specific
way,
yeah.
Right? And the guys, I don't know if they're gonna when Ponte puts that in there. There's some guys that ain't gonna be able to pause. That are not gonna be able to.
Time out. Not a pause. Time out. Yeah.
I wanted to let you finish. Whoa.
Whoa, no, you time out now. You time out now.
You wanted to let me finish.
You wanted to let him finish it?
Right. Pause me. Pause me for pausing him.
Let's reset.
I get on the podcast, you guys start talking reckless, huh? You guys miss me?
Rob leads.
We got to edit out that last 20 seconds. When Ponte does what now? Go ahead.
When Ponte throws the football in, it's everybody can't catch it like his guys do.
That still sounds weird, bro, but I get it.
Yeah, like it's not. I feel like you have to be in the O for a certain duration to understand what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You know, so and they don't have enough time with Ponte to figure it out.
Yeah.
So, you know, Hasiba catch it. Connor may catch it. Listen, bro, Ponte throws a dart.
Yeah, he throws the ball.
Yeah, that I did see. He had a connection with Connor though. I didn't see this last game, but
he didn't play his best game this last game.
Who scored for them? Who scored?
Here's the Wolfpack, bro.
I can't remember.
Okay. We're gonna chalk it up to Wolfpack. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't mean to be disrespectful, but they've looked bad. Like, I gotta be honest. Like, right? Like they beat us. That was embarrassing, by the way. But whatever.
Yeah, and said Ponte to Connor is solid. You need good hands. And Germ pause said he be giving it out hard. Pause.
No, that was James.
Oh, James. Yeah, he be giving. Oh boy. Yeah. So we're gonna move on to the where we at? D3. D3 might say D2. Yeah. I flipped those by accident earlier today. Anyway, Adam, there you go again. Thunder Spartans.
Yeah. That was not a good performance out of us. We scored 19, by the way. That should be 19-6.
I think it was 15.
They scored a touchdown, and then with the thing that Jesse picked off was the extra point that he brought back for 2.
Yeah, so it was 16. It was 15.
15.
You guys
were up 13-6.
A 2-point conversion.
Remember, the guy with the pad scored. It was the extra point that was picked off.
He corrected me on this. I already sent the correction into our stat guy.
Okay, whatever the score was, it's not good enough against that team. We got to score more than that. We did throw in the win the first half, so that did mess us up a little bit. But to score anything less than 30 on that defense, no disrespect to Spartans, like, we got to be better than that. We are running a really low offense, unfortunately. We lost a bunch of guys really late in the season.
You know, if you say something disrespectful, following up with no disrespect doesn't make it less disrespectful, right?
I mean, whatever. I said
no disrespect is always followed with
more.
Yes, that doesn't make it less disrespectful.
We should have scored more. If you look at the standings, we are 7th in offense, but 2nd in defense.
we aren't executing on offense right now, and that's on everybody. That's on the receivers not running the right routes. That's drops, right? That's missed throws, miscommunication. That's on all of us. And we need to get better because that's not going to beat Night's Watch or Sleepers or that's it. So like, you know what I mean? Like we got to be better than that.
Yeah, you ain't mentioned the elites.
Come on, bro. So yeah, I don't know. We got to be better than that, bro. That's not a great performance out of us.
They said the win knocked you over.
It wasn't the win. That was Slick Rick hitting with a move.
Don't do that. Don't do that, bro. I slipped.
After he got stuck.
Don't do that.
I did a couple of times.
If you watch the tape, you see me slipping. I'm literally slipping.
Right? Yeah, after this.
He didn't do any of that. He didn't do any of that.
After that, you see,
why you don't pay this guy no mind. Don't pay attention. Oh man.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. So
all right. Well, yeah, fine. Slick Rick, he cooked me.
Yeah, they gave him a nickname.
Yeah, man.
No,
I was calling him Jesse Pigman the whole game.
Slick on the back of his jersey.
Yeah, it's
okay. So Slick. So
Slick on the back of it. Yeah.
But we got to be better than that. So
is this the game? Did whatchamacallit throw a bomb touchdown to Kurt in this game?
Yeah, this is the one I was.
That was a dime.
It was.
He threw a couple. If you watch the game, he threw a couple. It's just we're fizzing out on the drives. Like we start all right, and then we just fizz out. We got to do better.
We got to get Jesse like that all the time.
We got to get Jesse more involved.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't get enough looks. So yeah, we just got to be better.
All right.
15, 16, 17, 18, whatever. Anything with the one in front of it is unacceptable against that group. And we know that.
All right. Callis lights out.
No talk about the Spartans, who were one of the hottest teams going into this game. It's bad. It's a bad day. Sometime. Like, look, it's not a team we just lost anymore.
They missed on a couple of throws. Mm-hmm. There was one play where I definitely bid on it, pump and go, and then Rob just missed Rick of all people.
That was the same. That's the same one.
Stop that.
We saw you twice. We got the same play. Oh man, Rick had a day on you. Okay.
All right. This is what you've been going through, Rob.
That's what I got to deal with.
Oh, all right. So, yeah, and they're like miscommunicating, and they got to fix it. It doesn't seem like they have all their ducks in a row, and that they were missing a few people from what I was told. I don't really think it would have made a difference, but we'll see.
Ant said Riff Raff went dropped the TD, and then he went back to him for a TD on the same route. Kurt is hilarious. Man, walked in playing 69. And Adam walked in playing 6'9". Adam was there, and we were.
Yeah, right. He came in playing 6'9". It was ridiculous.
Yeah. Listen, you gotta love Kurt.
That's my goat.
Gotta love Kurt.
Love him.
All right. Rob, who did they play this week? Will Rob them get back in the win category?
They played Ball Hawks.
Yeah, so
they might both lose, or they might both win.
They'll be 4-6. By the
yeah.
Damn.
We listen.
Everybody, Ball Hawks. Like even the Spartans have the rings on the ladder higher than the Ball Hawks.
We haven't been shy about it late in this season.
That's not what I see on the field, bro. All right.
Huh?
I feel a little differently after what I saw this week.
You watching a different field.
Look at this Ball Hawks score against the elite football team.
I ref that game.
Against the elite football team.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You can't let
me 34-7. We'll get to that game. All right. So Calif's lights out. Not for nothing.
Big win.
ZQ has been playing some good QB.
Yeah, yes.
I watched this video recently. ZQ was out there picking them apart. He threw a sidearm pass on one of them. I don't know if you've seen it. It's like a sidearm right around the giver to AZ. Man, he's playing good QB, and then when it breaks down, use them legs. So shout out to Cali's figuring it out.
Yeah. I ref this game. I feel the same way. I think ZQ, he looks better and better each week under center, man. He's playing really well. And they're starting to figure things out a little bit, it looks like. And he uses his legs at the right time, by the way. Like, he's not just like wasting away his legs. He's using them at the right time. And they had like maybe 2 minutes left, a little bit under 2 minutes to go ahead. It was 19-20 at one point. Lights Out came back and scored. And they marched on the field and they got the touchdown with like 2 seconds left. And then the Safl square dance broke out. But they look good, man.
Yeah. Shout out to Cali. I'm a little disappointed in the extracurricular activities of some of the Lights Out guys. You guys got to do better. Not everybody. It's not everybody, but there's some. We got to do better, guys. I'll leave it at that for that. Nothing much to say. Now they're going to be going.
The Khaled, the biggest surprise, good or bad, in D3?
No, I'm not surprised by this.
You're not.
I'm a little bit.
I am.
The reason why is because ZQ's wasn't a QB, and he's
not a quarterback.
Yeah, but you saw it in the spring
with him as QB though.
Yeah,
you seen it? Okay.
Yeah, you watch the tape. Like they clearly had something.
Okay, because he's turning himself into a solid QB.
I'm not surprised by this.
Yeah.
I saw
that comes down to leadership on the team sometimes, man.
They're very together.
Yeah,
they hold each other up.
Yeah, there are a bunch of guys that are together. So yeah, shout out to the Cali's guys. All right. Oh my God, sleepers. Night's Watch sleepers.
Did the sleepers really score no points the entire week?
Yeah.
Damn.
But the Night's Watch, I didn't see this game, so I can't speak on it.
I didn't either.
Chat, what happened here?
It looks like another hash-led, slow-paced victory. Like, all right, this team, they win, and no disrespect to anybody, they're very, very boring. In a good way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I called them Spurs. Remember, I called them the Spurs last week.
Yeah, you called them the Spurs last week. Yeah.
The Spurs, like, they win 7-2, but it's not going to be exciting. They're going to lock you up. And hash that QB.
You know what?
Control the game.
I think I reffed this game.
That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good.
I think I reffed this game.
I hope you didn't. I hope you didn't.
I did. I remember because Hash had some gamesmanship in this. I remember this game now. I do. I'm sorry, guys. I did ref this game.
Earl said you took away his TD. You want to speak on that?
I didn't take away his TD. You got to keep your feet in bounds. It was a good catch, though. So the sleepers didn't have Ryan or Marv at QB. So Khaled started the game as QB, and just for the record, Khaled would probably never QB again for his team. Then who took over? Forgot who took over.
They didn't score. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. No, he did. Chris took over. Yes. But Chris did all right. He just couldn't, just stepping in as QB. It was too late. He didn't. He did all right. He did all right. Chris didn't do too bad. He's just not a QB. You know what I mean? And couple mistakes here and there. But Night's Watch has played a good game. Good clean game, but I can't give y'all too much credit. Getting the dub is all that matters, but sleepers, y'all got to beat them by 40 here. Y'all got to beat them by 40. So
I agree.
Yeah. Ball Hawks elites. I don't know what this. You can't get beat by the elites by that much.
Yo, so I ref this game. Elijah is the most gifted QB in our division here, in terms of just like raw talent, in my opinion. And that's encompassing like legs as well.
Okay.
The ball hawks had some bad drops. There were a few of them where I was like, that probably could have kept the drive going. And I don't think elites really had to march down a full field much at all. I think maybe twice the whole game they started at like the other end. Otherwise, it was you're starting at the 40, you're starting 5 yards behind the 40, like. And the elites we rag on them for being not good, but at least they know what they're doing.
We just be messing with the elites,
huh?
We just mess with the elites. They're a decent team.
No, they're not great. I mean, you think they're gonna win the chip?
Do I what?
Do you think they're going to win the chip?
No.
Okay. Do you think they're capable of winning the chip?
Yes.
I think so.
You didn't say that with.
They're one of the teams. They're one of the teams that can win it. Do I think they will win it? No. But
if everyone's on their A game, you think they're going to win the chip?
They can win. They can beat a team. They can beat some teams. There's just teams that I like better.
Yeah, I think the
Who are those teams? Who are the teams?
Who are the teams that I like better?
Yeah.
Lights Out, Night's Watch, and Sleepers. Caliphs are slipping in there. Pause. Jesus. I just can't get away from the pauses, man. Yeah, I just Adam, with your short roster and inconsistent play by QB, I can't have you guys in there.
No, I think we waxed them now.
Yeah,
we lost to them 12-6 with my brother at QB. We didn't have Jesse.
Was it this same elites team? Because I felt like they
I believe so. They had what's the tall dude's name? Niraj.
Mm-hmm.
They had Anas.
Did they have Umair?
No, but
I think he's going late. No.
Sheep was there.
Sheep had a game. Sheep had a game this game.
Yeah, Sheep killed
game. He didn't play well early. He didn't play well early in the season though. He was struggling early in the season, but I think they're a better team right now than they were early in the season. And I do think
Thunder too.
Are they better than Thunder to me? I take them over Thunder right now.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they're like
you want me to be honest? I'll take them over Thunder right now. I wouldn't take them over the Night's Watch, Lights Out, and the problem with the Sleepers is I know they were missing guys, but this zero is troubling. But when they have their guys in this division, the Sleepers are good. So, right, I'm going to leave the Sleepers out right now. And like I said, the Caliphs are playing good ball currently.
Yeah, they are.
Spartans can make a run, but they can't win. I don't think they can win the championship currently constructed. Not constructed, but currently. They need more time. They're improved. They're much improved, but not a championship team. Ball Hawks, we already know they're not.
Yeah, back to what I was saying about them. They need to find plays that like work for them. I didn't see anything consistent out of them today besides Elijah being athletic. But they got guys, but they don't run like I heard every team has like one or two plays where like that's your base. Like you know what to do. Everyone knows their role. Like they don't look like they have one.
Sounds like what we say about Omar them.
Right, like he doesn't have a base play. There's something you go back to. You'll get 10 yards.
Yeah. They're just out there calling anything. That's what you think.
Exactly. I think they're overcomplicated.
Right.
Like
the elites did the exact opposite, right? Like, and that's where their intelligence comes in. They took what was given to them. They played smart. They were heady, and it worked.
You can't say that without Rob. Use your line, Rob. What did they do? Mm-hmm. They took what was given to them. Say it again.
Take what's given to you until you get what you want to take.
There you go.
Yeah.
I like that.
It's it's facts. But power ranking, you two both. Give me y'all, not power ranking. Give me y'all ranking in this division.
All right. Nice.
Let me get to the standings. Let me pull the standings up, then you can give me that.
Night's Watch. That loss is bigger for Lights Out than I think you guys are making it out to be. He maybe not their best guy, but he was a guy, man. He
was
flew
good.
around.
Absolutely.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm not even. You have them here hands down as that's a big.
No,
loss
I
for
do.
that team.
No.
This is the standings. This isn't power ranking.
No.
No,
I'm saying when Rob was
he's
saying,
saying the
he's better than-
suspension.
Yeah, the
The
suspension
suspension is huge.
That's
The
huge.
suspension is huge.
Huge for that team.
Defensively, they are in trouble
Yes.
because he cleans up a lot of the stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this takes them down a good bit, losing him defensively.
So Night's Watch.
I put Callus at 2.
I was thinking that them was sleepers. Oh.
Look, the sleepers just got shut out, and Lights Out just lost to Callus.
But
I couldn't argue with you.
talking-
I couldn't argue with you.
no, but okay. Again, these power rankings, we're talking about everybody there full strength. We know that they play with their third string QB. So are the Caliphs better than a Marv led sleepers?
I don't know. I don't know.
That's what
So
we have to
let's-
think
let-
about. That's what
So where? So
that's
is
what
that
we're
the
talking
debate?
about, though.
So let's
we can't base the sleepers off of they got shut out.
what we've seen these last 2
It was
weeks.
their
Yeah.
third string QB.
Third string, fourth string.
That's what I'm saying. That's who they lost with.
So basically it's Caliphs or sleepers at 2. So the other person will be 3. So who do y'all have after that?
Lights Out. Well, yeah.
Yeah, I put Lights Out, and then everybody else in order, just like that.
Elites, Thunder, Spartans, Bullhawks. Yeah, I like it.
I like it.
Yeah.
I have no disagreement there. Seems like we all on the same page. Yeah,
That's
but-
a huge
but-
loss.
the elite, more than that, man. More than that. You got to keep your head in the game, bro. It ain't that serious.
It's not.
It's never that serious. Yeah, and to be honest, that can be that's the difference in they may get bumped first round. They may
might
get
have to
bumped
play
first
us,
round.
so. They might have to play us, so yeah.
They may get bumped first round because of it. That stuff matters. All right.
So what are the possible seedings? What games do we have this weekend?
So this week, Elites are playing Thunder. They're both 4-5, and Elites won the first match. So I think that gives Thunder a chance to move up. Caliphs are playing Lights Out, and then Sleepers are playing Night's Watch again because they split the
So if the
series.
Caliphs beat Lights Out, the Caliphs can jump Lights Out,
That's right.
which
That's
would
right.
then put
Because
Lights Out,
they'll both be 6-4.
and Caliphs would have the tiebreaker.
Yeah.
So then they can, and that would put, depending on what happens between you and the Elites, they can possibly meet the Elites or the Thunder
Or Thunder, yeah.
in the first round.
Yeah, the loser of that game will play the winner of ours.
Wow. No disrespect, Adam, but you know disrespect is coming. Lights Out do not want to see the Elites in the first round without
I can't connect to your
James.
Wi-Fi network. You can find setup instructions.
They don't want to see us
in the
either, though.
section of your Alexa app.
I hear you, but right now you yourself said in this order, so we'll take
Yeah,
that.
I get it.
Yeah.
I think either way they're in trouble.
That's tough. Well, self-inflicted wounds, guys. Self-inflicted wounds. All right. Well, Adam, it's a pleasure having you on again.
Appreciate you guys.
Don't let E bother you, man.
I know, no bother.
He's on his bullshit
I know the
tonight.
truth.
He's on his bullshit tonight.
Yeah, Slick
So,
Rick.
Slick Rick.
And then Rob, my brother from another one. You had to hit him to complete the play, man. But,
Listen, I got cooked by Rick. I can't believe it.
Well,
you didn't see the
you
play,
the one
Rob? And
No,
the
I seen
funniest
the
part
play.
about it is Adam was singing something on going up on a Tuesday, something like that.
I was making fun of everybody who texted me on Tuesday.
My phone blowing up on a Tuesday. Walked up to the line. I mean, Slick Rick song.
That's kind of how it went. A little.
Listen, we need Guinea. We need some more mic'd up people.
The mics
was
up.
hilarious.
They were good.
The mic'd up was funny. Adam, final words.
Yeah, actually, can you turn the music off on me for a second?
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. You know what? Boom. Abrupt stop.
Yeah. Real quick. So first of all, thank you all for another wonderful season. We're getting at the point where it's like going to be really competitive. Keep your heads about you. Don't put yourself or your team in a position where something needs to happen that doesn't need to. I'm really amazed by what's happened with this league. We used to be a bunch of guys playing in t-shirts, and now look at us. We got a whole ass podcast. Rob and E, you guys know, are killing it. The way we've grown these things has been really amazing to watch. And I'm really proud of it. And that's because of you guys being who you are and engaged and helping us like have fun with it. So I do want to let you guys know that I've decided to step down as commissioner. I won't be returning in that capacity. And I don't think I'll be returning as a player. This is probably my last season. I do think at some point I'll come back, but I think for now it's time for me to walk away. I've been doing this for 10 years. I never wanted to be commissioner. It sort of just happened. I hope you guys had fun while I was doing it. But I do miss being just a player, and my life is now taking me in places where I can't give you guys 100%. And if I can't give you 100%, I don't think I want to do it. We have set up like all the responsibilities. So moving forward, I don't think you'll miss much. In fact, I think we'll get better. Fabio's still around. Rob and E, they'll still be around. So I just wanted to give you guys that news. And, we have a month left. So come see me, come say hi. Try to guard me if you can. And we'll see where we go. But I wanted to thank you all for what has been a pretty amazing 10 years. I joined this league for the same reason most people who look like me do. And I got that and much more out of it. So I appreciate you guys very much. And I will see you later for sure.
This isn't goodbye. We'll see you later, man. It's not goodbye.
It's not a goodbye. It's we'll see you later. So you said you're not even playing anymore.
No, I'll be gone. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll come like during the pickups when I can, but in terms of Safl engagement, I will be gone.
Okay. We losing a good one for a little bit. Adam, you will be missed. One of our favorite guys. You know that already.
I got a team for you. Call me. I got a team for you.
Yes, sir.
Adam, we still gonna talk anyway. So,
absolutely.
I got a spot. Yeah, I got a spot for you, Adam. I got a spot for you.
He got you guys won't hear from him, but we will. So all right. Those are some that's the
way you leave it off, Rob. That's the way you leave it off.
Yeah. You know what? We're not even we have nothing more to say, man.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Shout out to Adam.
Yeah.
Everybody, good luck this week.
Yeah. Pop it up, Adam. Rob. Pop it up.
Amazing job, Adam.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate you.
All right. See you on Friday. Prediction show.
I just made that up. Take what's given, you'll get what you want to take.
Get up off the mat and get a big win right here.